And welcome to Lisbon, one of the great football cities. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And we can't... up against Bayern Munich.
Well, Derek, they can't afford to slip up here, lose today, and they're 6 points behind. They must earn the right to play, and once they've done that, demonstrate their quality going forward. This is a massive game for them.
Good idea. Leroy Sané is in. Oh, my goodness! That was staggeringly good. Of the highest order. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. A really good pass. Can he find the right pass? Morita. Opportunity! And offside, unfortunately. And Sporting come away with it. Pedro Gonçalves. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. And teammates around him. Coman. Now the cutback. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Marcus Edwards. And easily intercepted. Bayern have lost the ball. Well, you've got to savour such moments. And he stopped them in their tracks. And quick thinking defensively. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping
Derek,
for...
big moment this.
And both hands on it. Sporting with acres of space out wide. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the referee sounding the second half into action, and Bayern with the lead. Into the advanced position. but quick thinking defensively. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Can't miss, surely! And a good take under duress there. Edwards. And the keeper has it now. Well, Leroy Sané, as usual, Stuart, razor sharp, very productive. He's been brilliant to watch. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And Bayern could get in behind the defence here. Nicely timed tackle. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. Musiala. He has teammates around him, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, it could be on for him here. A lovely attempt. Oh, football finish, and it's very best. You can't argue with that finish. So back underway following the equaliser. Well, full marks for getting past him. Well, then there to tidy up. Gyökeres. Sporting using width to good effect. Cuts in from the flank. Long distance effort. Keeper did his job. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. A chance to whip it in. Goretzka. On to Sané. Can he give them the lead? Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Oh, fancy footwork. And a very good challenge. Room for Sporting here. Hidemasa Morita. Takes the shot. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Bayern struggling to keep possession. Pedro Gonçalves. A real struggle to contain him. What a powerful effort, but just wide. Alphonso Davies. Well, if Bayern could find a late winner here, it might be decisive. Kimmich. Now with Goretzka. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Maybe a good position from which to counter. Need to get back quickly here. Well, it was a superb counter-attack. Not such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. It just needed a much better finish.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Joshua Kimmich. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And he's in an offside position. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. Well, it's always a great pleasure to bring you matches from this venue, the Estadio San Mamés in Bilbao. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. Chances on, and the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Sunset. Failure to keep the ball by Athletic. Dembele couldn't grab hold of it, and the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? Oh no! It's all gone horribly wrong.
Well, he's just got to forget that. That's a shocking penalty.
Luis de Galarreta. Fine work from Paris Saint-Germain to win the ball back. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Williams. Sunset. Well, he's been ruled offside. What to like about that pass? And he takes it on! Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational! Unstoppable! One 0 then. Yuri Bertice. Warren Zaire-Emery. Well, Athletic come away with it. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, a corner for Paris Saint-Germain. What can they do with it? Played over. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Williams. Now Luis de Galarreta. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Vesca. Nico Williams. Can't miss, surely. Still trailing, but they're upping the pressure. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it wasn't the best piece of finishing, in all honesty. Goal kick.
Yeah, it was all good until that final.
Oh, goodness, what's the keeper doing? Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. Can they keep it out? Well, nothing untoward happened. Kuruseta. Bertice. That's not a bad ball. Well, he took care of it defensively. Mbappe. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. Williams. Really good block. And deflected behind, so a corner here.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Nice weight on the pass. And he's through. The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they have to pay attention. This could square the game. Still a chance. And eventually goal. keeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
Well, no stopping him. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, no more time left. We've reached the halfway mark here at the San Mamés. Well, Ousmane Dembélé, very hard to contain in the first half. No surprise there. What did you make of what... Well, they get the ball rolling again. Paris Saint-Germain with the advantage, but no room for complacency. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Could be dangerous. Now he's got to stay calm. What a magnificent pass. Could be threatening. He's in here. And the referee says penalty. To make it 2-0. And that is a moment to forget all of it.
Well, what could you say? It's such a bad effort.
And playing it through. He's just got to continue his run. Tries to lift it. And just over the top in the end, but the idea was good.
Well, good effort, you have to say, but it just doesn't come down in time.
And the substitution will occur now. Oh, they have it again. And room now out on the wing. This could be the equaliser. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Oh, superb skill. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Guruseta. It's with Williams. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, it fizzled out. 20 minutes to go. Oh, breezing past him. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Teammates available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Danny Vivian. It's with Williams. Nico Williams. And it's a quality pass. Katiche. Real chance. And the ball is loose. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. So underway again. And it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Can he put them in front? question, and that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
And out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw-in. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Counter-attacking chance. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Vitor Ferreira. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But really sticking to their task defensively. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. On the attack, is there to be late drama? Herrera. Vesca. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here. They can't be separated. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position. And alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And with the title seemingly slipping from their grasp, they've got to make sure they have everything buttoned up in this game. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, they have to get 3 points today, Derek. Otherwise, it's over. And I think they have to throw caution to the wind. At times this season, they've been too negative. Let's hope they fight right till the end.
And the flag does go up, offside. And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Vinicius Junior starts with Rodrigo out wide. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And the Barcelona shape looks like this. Marc-André ter Stegen starts in goal. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Ilkay Gundogan in central midfield. And leading the line today, Robert Lewandowski. Frenkie de Jong. He read the situation defensively and did his job. A danger here as he runs at them. Spot on with that tackle. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Well, that one has promise. And Bellingham. Can they forge ahead?
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Luka Modric. Now Eder Militao. Firing it towards goal. Stopped a surefire goal. Lewandowski. Rudiger. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Now the cutback. He's done it! And that changes the title dynamic considerably.
Well, they're left with a mountain to climb now. We need to see a quick response.
Well, Barcelona restart the game. Will that goal have the effect of stinging them into action? Modric with options around him. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a sign of a well-organised defence. Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Lewandowski. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Vinicius Junior. Really inventive stuff from Real here, but really sticking to their task defensively. Frankie de Jong. That's a high-quality pass. Lewandowski. But it wasn't a taxing save. Mendy. Out of play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Lewandowski. Chances on. There it is! And they're right back in this now.
Well, they certainly needed that. Can they now go and win it?
Able to skip past his man. Gundogan! Well, the challenge was clean, but the danger not cleared. De Jong, can he put them in front? They've found the net, and who knows, it could be the goal that wins them the championship.
Well, it's theirs for the taking now. Will that be the...
And the second half underway, with Barcelona looking to build upon what was a largely positive first half showing. Oh, big chance! And that's a straightforward stop. Frankie de Jong. And return to de Jong. Nice looking move this. Opportunity. Couldn't grab hold of it. And a goal it is. What does it mean? Well, it means silverware could be coming their way.
That's a big moment. They can't let it slip now, surely.
Just the challenge that was required. Pedri. Lewandowski. Rodrigo. A chance to whip it in. And Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Oh, what an opportunity. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Modric. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And passing it through. And still looking for space. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, that's an example of how to do it. Dealing with a corner. Rodrigo. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Valverde. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Frankie de Jong. It's with Gundogan. Barcelona ceding possession. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a really good run. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Moving forward effectively. Nicely cut out. And Barca exploiting the space on the wing. Is it going to be? And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
And in with a real chance. Can they slot it home? Well, they can keep possession of it now. Torres. Oh, a great play. De Jong. Oh, this looks useful. Must score. And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. What a magnificent pass. Torres. Still could put it away. Cancelo. This looks more than decent. Crossing into the middle. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Playing it in. Appear to be in two minds. Happy to shoot. Huge block. And that is it. A hard result for them to digest. And with that, their title hopes have a... Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And this is the day when everyone starts on the same level. The first match of the new campaign. It's Portugal. Can he put it in? Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Portugal finding space on the wing. This looks promising. Here's how it looks for Portugal. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Bruno Fernandes in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers. But they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, there are many who regard Bruno Fernandes as the complete footballer. Stuart, what do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, we know he can be subtle, he can be clever, but his greatest strength is his power when he's shooting. He's a tremendous striker of the ball, and he makes it really difficult for goalkeepers.
Oh, how about that for the last line of defence? Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Corner coming up. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Being pressed and pressed high. And getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Can they forge ahead? Brilliantly blocked. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. A real opening now. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Joao Felix. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Is this the moment? Thwarted by the post. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Rodrigo de Paul. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Well, fine reading of the situation. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Leao. And it's played into the centre. And cleared away. Well, the counter chance looks very real. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Messi! Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. Oh, that wasn't even close. What a terrible penalty.
Absolutely. He's missed by a long way there.
Error by the keeper. Free kick awarded then by the referee. That is that for the first half here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Messi must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Joao Cancelo. And Argentina giving it away. Leao. Oh, he'll take it on. And fired against the crossbar.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Joao Felix. Oh, moving it nicely. Able to skip past his man. There's the cutback. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Fernandes. Real chance. Going for the dink. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish. And they get the ball rolling again. The tails are up as far as Portugal are concerned. Joao Cancelo. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Happy to take on the shot. Well, body in the way. Joao Felix. Is this the moment? Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here. Joao Felix. Leao. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Danger averted for now. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Martinez! A majestic piece of goalkeeping there.
That's goalkeeping at its best. He's so hard to beat from that sort of range.
Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Brilliantly blocked. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Oh, he's gone for goal. Oh, superb technique, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, it was a great effort. It takes a lot of skill to control the volley like that. It really is unlucky.
On the attack, is there to be late drama? And up for grabs off the keeper. Oh, what on earth has happened? He's missed it, and what a glorious chance it was.
Well, it's a bad miss. He really should score there.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Nicely timed tackle. Dybala. Can they forge ahead? No! And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And providing width, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. Messi. They've regained possession. Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Messi. Oh, this is looking promising. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over. And the final whistle. 3 points dropped on opening day. Some might actually call it Groundhog Day, Stuart.
Well, that's not a good start for them, is it? They struggled last season, and I didn't see much of improvement.